now that the 2018 NHL Entry Draft has concluded, let's start talking about 2019, guys. Yeah! Wow, it's June. We still got a year to go before these guys are going to get drafted, but who cares? I made videos talking about Lafreniere, the Wahlgren twins, Quinton Byfield already. Byfield and Lafreniere are 2 years removed. The Wahlgren twins will be drafted in 2019, if they're drafted at all, let's just say. So I wanted to start things out here by talking about a player who my friends and I actually looked up to a little bit. Because this player was a player who would show up on the Elite Prospects 2019 Prospects Ranking Center on their website. And my friends and I, all the way back in September, we looked at this list and we said, I really like that guy. I really like him because of his name and because he's a top-end talent. The player we're talking about here today is Finnish right winger Kaapo Kakko. It's a fantastic name. I love it. But aside from the name, Kakko actually has an incredible amount of draft stock and talent stored within his character as well. Because Kakko is a guy who, if you look at some of the mock drafts for 2019, DraftSite.com has Kaapo Kakko going 4th overall. If you go to Andy LaHoo NHL Draft Central's mock draft for 2019, Kaapo Kakko is 2nd behind Jack Hughes. Of course, I could have started things off by talking about Jack Hughes, but I wanted to talk about Kakko here because we could legitimately be seeing another player to join Patrik Laine as this whole new movement of Finnish greatness within the NHL, alongside of guys like Aho, Heiskanen, Tolvanen even. We could totally be seeing Kakko as another one of these fantastic Finns to step into the NHL. And I say that because Kaapo Kakko is a 6'1", 181 pounds right winger, born in February of 2001, so he's 17. He played the majority of his season this year with the TPS Under-20 team in the Junior A SM Liga League. In this league, he got himself 55 points in 38 games played, which is actually incredible. As a 16-17-year-old player, Kakko was 5th in points in this Under-20 league. This was a league for guys 18, 19, 20, and he was 5th in points. In fact, if you go to the all-time points for the Junior A SM Liga League for players under the age of 17, Kaapo Kakko finished 5th in total points per game, and he finished 3rd in points per game for guys above 10 games played. If you look at his total point record, he grabbed himself the 3rd best under-17 season playing in this Junior A league. He beat out guys like Marcus Granlund, Nicholas Nordgren, Patrik Laine. The only ones who actually beat him out were Mikael Granlund and Sebastian Aho, each who had 2 and 4 more points respectively than Kakko in their under-17 seasons. So, Kaapo Kakko is a guy who genuinely has the talent. He was also blessed with a plethora of international success playing for Team Finland's under-18 team at the Worlds. 10 points in 7 games played pitted him amongst the best of former Finns to play for this team at this tournament. And if you look at some of his highlights, you could just totally see the skill set that Kakko possesses. His edge work is incredible. There are so many times where he takes the puck and he shifts back and forth, forward and back, side to side to get rid of guys. He's so confident with what he's able to do, and he remains composed as well. He keeps his cool. His puck skills are really good because they match his skating. Whatever his feet do, his puck and the stick are able to match up with it, and he's able to find himself a good amount of flow and energy to get himself through guys, find himself good opportunities, and execute in the right way, because Kaapo Kakko is a guy who, when he has the puck on his stick, he rarely does the wrong thing. And I've noticed that when I've watched all of his highlights. When he gets the puck on his stick, he'll always make a good breakout pass, a good centering pass, or find himself into a great position to take a good shot. Of course, because it's the sport of hockey, he doesn't have the puck 24/7, but when he does receive a pass, you know that a good scoring chance is going to come out of it. because he's just exhibited himself as one of the strongest players on every team he plays for. In fact, he played for the TPS in the Liga this season. He got 6 games played and he got 1 assist. So he played himself a good amount of games with a good amount of experience into the professional leagues alongside of Petrus Palmu, Olio Levy, the TPS squad. And so now Kaapo Kakko is coming into the 2019 NHL Entry Draft as a top prospect. In fact, this is kind of weird, because there are some Finnish fans who are talking about Kakko, and the comparison that I've seen, oddly enough, is that Kakko is a combination of Puljujarvi and Laine. You got the amazing shot, amazing puck skills with Patrick Laine, and the tenacity of a Jesse Puljujarvi. Both of them combined into this 17-year-old. And it's actually crazy because some people are believing that Kakko is the guy in this draft to challenge Jack Hughes for first overall. And you could say that's a stretch, you could say whatever you want, but this is something that a lot of people believe, and it is something that there is a good claim to, which is incredibly encouraging for what we have in store for Kaapo Kakko. I remember the 2016 NHL Entry Draft. Things started out with Matthews and Chychrun as 1 and 2. The Finnish guys, Puljujarvi and Laine, weren't necessarily dubbed to be 2nd, 3rd overall worthy players the entire year, and they really rose themselves up the ranks as the year progressed. At the start of the year, they were not really there. But Kaapo Kakko, who is supposed to be a combination of the two, and whose success mirrors those two, he's starting out fresh in the top 3, top 4 of all these mock drafts and projections. So all we got to do now is just watch him develop this season. As he goes through 18-19, he's going to find himself in a good position, and when he gets drafted, if that's 1st overall, my goodness. If it's 2nd overall, yo, we still got a really good player on our hands here. Kaapo Kakko is legitimately the next best Finnish scoring threat that we will see in the NHL. He's joining the club. Tolvanen, Aho, Laine, Barkov. These guys are going to lead the next generation of Finnish offense. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Plus, that's Gaming, and bye.